Don't ignore the women farmers, The Hindu. Eminent agriculture scientist M.S. Swaminathan once said, some historians believe that it was women who first domesticated crop plants and thereby initiated the art and science of farming. While men went out hunting in search of food, women started gathering seeds from the native flora and began cultivating those of interest from the point of view of food, feed, fodder, fiber and fuel. A common misconception. In India, whenever we talk about agriculture, we think of men as farmers. However, this is far from the truth. According to the agricultural census, 73.2% of rural women are engaged in farming activities, but only 12.8% own landholdings. Due to cultural, social and religious forces, women have been denied ownership of land. This stems from the perception that farming is a man's profession. The India Human Development Survey reports that 83% of agricultural land in the country is inherited by male members of the family and less than 2% by the female counterparts. Thus, women are mostly left without any title of land in the names and are excluded from the definition of farmers. Besides, 81% of women agricultural laborers belong to scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes, so they also contribute to the largest share of casual and landless laborers. The government too turns a blind eye to the problem of non-recognition and conveniently labels them as cultivators, or agricultural laborers but not farmers. Without any recognition, women are systematically excluded from all the benefits of government schemes. Moreover, they are not guaranteed the rights which they would otherwise be given if they were recognized as farmers, such as loans for cultivation, loan waivers, crop insurance, subsidies or even compensation to their families in cases where they commit suicide. Non-recognition as farmers is only one of the problems. As the Mahila Kisan Adhikar Manch (MAKAAM) notes, they have unequal access to rights over land, water and forests. There is gendered access to support systems such as storage facilities, transportation costs, and cash for new investments or for paying off old dues or for other services related to agricultural credit. There is also gendered access to inputs and markets. Thus, despite their large contribution to the sector, women farmers have been reduced to a marginal section, vulnerable to exploitation. The farm laws. Now they have a new worry, the farm laws. Since the government's policies never aimed to reduce disparity or alleviate the distress, women farmers fear that the farm laws will further deepen gender inequality in the sector. MAKAAM, in its statement, has highlighted several issues with the laws. The first is the lack of any mention of MSP, minimum support price, that protects farmers from exploitation. It also highlights how women are barely in a position as empowered agents who can either understand or negotiate written agreements with traders and corporate entities who are seeking to enter into agreements with the farmers to purchase the produce or for other services. It is clear that farmers will have no bargaining power in the corporatization of agriculture, where corporates will decide the price with no safety net or adequate redressal mechanism for the farmers. Consequently, the small marginal and medium farmers will be forced to sell their land to big agro-businesses and become wage laborers. Perhaps that is why they are at the front line of this protest, to remind us that they too are farmers and have an equal stake in this fight. T. Sumathi aka Thamitsaki Thangapandian is an academic, Tamil poet, an MP, South Chennai constituency, and member of the Standing Committee, Information and Technology.